Please tune in.
What's good, my country? And I'm your host, Patrick. And today in this video, we'll be talking about the 10 most underrated Zambian artists or musicians. So before we get into this video, do make sure to click that subscribe button, turn on the bell that you might be notified every time I upload a video. And always comment down below my comment section, and you can always give this video a thumbs up and actually comment in this way. Let me guide you on how to comment. You can comment the 10, the 5, the 3, the top 3 who you think are the most underrated artists in Zambia. Okay, it's just your thought. Who do you think are the most underrated? So I'll give you the 10 underrated Zambian artists based on my perception and my thought, what I think and who I think is the most underrated. And yeah, so in no particular order, let me give you your number one most underrated. So my number one on this list, I have I think I'll put Dizmo. Yeah, Dizmo I think is among the most underrated people, and just the way he became popular, it was a bit not good, because it was through a kid who was doing his lines on the street, who people thought, "Kaka, come find a Dizmo," and no one knew Dizmo by then. Only his friends and his former classmates and DJ Cash, of course. And the second person who I think is the most underrated. Okay, it's not a person, it's a group. I think Davos. Davos is a group of 3 now. They're now 3. They started doing music, I think, back in 2012 with the TV song. And you remember the song? Yeah, they've done a couple of features, featured the big artists. Though I feel they don't get the credit that they deserve. People don't respect them like Davos the way people give Mumpy the respect that she deserves. I think, yeah, that's my number 2. And my number 3 on this list, it has to be TFP. TFP has been around since 2010, somewhere there. 2014, he was labeled upcomer by Smooth IK. He labeled himself, but things haven't been pretty good. You know, he doesn't get the credit he also deserves. If he releases a song, you know, you will feel the song, but other people won't feel it, and it won't play on radio the way you expect it to play. My number 4 on this list, it has to be JeMax. JeMax is a good rapper. He has good lines. He does great things. But well, he's among the most underrated people, and he doesn't just get the credit he also deserves. Though I feel like all these guys who I'm putting on this list, who I'm saying are most underrated, somehow I feel they don't do enough. Okay, they don't do interviews. Maybe they don't release enough music, and most of these guys have never done an album who are on this list. So let's get on. And I feel another person who I feel is not, or who I feel is underrated. My number 5 is Cactus Agony. Cactus Agony, guys. This guy's been there 2007, somewhere there. We know this guy, but I feel he just doesn't get the credit he deserves for the nice videos, the nice songs, the nice music. Kiss of Life. Talk about the nice music he has. God, this guy has great music. But has he put out an album? I don't know about an album, but his music is good. Cactus is good. And it takes time for him to release music. And my number 6, I think it has to be Mick Burner. Mick Burner, guys. Mick Burner started well, and he came out with a single, Thought of You. He was doing pretty well on Tress. He was number 1 for like a month or so, but he couldn't overdo that song. You know, it was too heavy. The song was just too heavy, and he couldn't put up another heavy track to just outpass or outbeat that song. So yeah, since then it's been pretty hard. I don't know how many people have gotten his EP. Yeah, his EP is out there, but I don't know. Most of you don't even know Mick Burner. I don't know if you know Mick Burner, but I think you know him from Thought of You. I think the other guy who I think is underrated, I have to say Briskey. Briskey. The rap witch. Mfwiti Wamugin. Man, this witch of bars and punchlines, I think she's been one of the most underrated artists, I think, of all time. Because, guys, Briskey has been in the industry since 2000 when hip hop ikali kulimpinga mzame, hip hop ikali kusunkuta. Briskey has been there, but still, Zambians, hey guys, maybe she just hasn't been pretty much consistent, because there was a time she stopped releasing, and this time she hasn't put out a song. And I remember sometime last year, she put out 100 bars and some other songs, but actually, again, the same thing. Songs, they're not just appealing to people. Maybe I'm appealing. Please listen to these guys. I think these are the most underrated. You should listen. Take time to listen to these guys every time they put on a song. The other person who I think is underrated on this list, I would say Tio. Tio, for those, this is my number 7. My number 8. My number 8, I think it's Tio. For those who don't know Tio, Tio is now no longer a gospel artist, but he used to do gospel then. He's part of the group that brought revolutionary. Yeah, he brought is among the people who brought a revolution to Zambian gospel. In the Zambian gospel scene, you know, he does contemporary gospel, you know, gospel beats, the so nice, you know, but this guy came on with nice songs, you know, but even if his album is free, people still don't know Tio. You can download all his songs for free on retunes.com. His album is free. He gives out music. He's now not much consistent this time. He's much focused on fashion, but I think he's still one of the most underrated. Even if all his songs and albums are out there for free, people still don't download. Guys, why are you like this? I think my number 9 most underrated has to be Bombshell. Bombshell. Yeesh, man, this lady, she's pretty, she got bars, but some people still feel like, hey, she has no heat, you know, no hits and all that. So they're like, hey, no, not good for us, not good for us. But did you see the X-Bars Filia or X-Bars of Filia video? Man, that video was fire. Yeah. That video was great. You should check it out. The X-Bars of Filia video. It's a pretty much good video and a good song, good bars, nice lines, everything on point. This video was excellent back in 2018. It was one of the most requested for videos. And another person, the last person who I feel is like most underrated. He was highly rated some time back. Yeah, some people actually were highly rated, but for some reasons they've come down, you know. I think Muzo aka Alphonso is my number 10, and the last person who I feel is underrated, because guys, this guy was highly rated when he came out with 2 tracks, Mama Way and what's the Nafimi Fikutikeni. That song was pretty much good. Bemba Dictionary Echitabo Soma. Hey God, this guy was pretty much good, but now since he fell out of favor with certain people and other artists around, though people tried sometime in 2018, people tried to revive his career by trying to support him and all, but I think that went to no avail. Up to now, I think he's still the most underrated, if not. But I think this guy is the most underrated artist. He was the highly, you know, overrated, maybe, for lack of a better term. He was the overrated artist, but now he's underrated for some reason. I don't know, but I think, yeah, he's now in those things. And well, guys, I'll check you out next time. Do make sure, don't forget to comment who you feel, the top 10, the top 3, your top 2, who you feel are the most underrated artists in Zambia. I'll check you out next time when I upload another video. I'm out of here.